Hi guys, it's Hot Mess Mama. Slightly delayed. Thank you for bearing with us. It's 5:04. I'm here at Melissa's house. Remember Melissa? She's my drinking buddy from the summer. Now we're back at home and back from the beach, and we're at her house tonight because my husband is home, and so he can watch my kids while I'm at her house. And now we're drinking, we're pairing wines with mommy medicine, right? Because we had to tell all the kids at her house that they can't have any of these because it's mommy's medicine, right? It's mommy's medicine. So we can only have mommy medicine. So Melissa is currently, Miss Melissa is currently getting pizzas in the oven for the Rugrats. And I didn't want to delay any further, so I'm starting with my terrible friend. And someone's asking me something. Yes, my dear, I am talking to my friends right now. What would you like? What do you need? I love your sparkly shoes. She's got sparkly shoes, everybody. Allergic trust. No touch, no touch, no touch, no touch. Okay, thanks guys. Super fun stuff over there in the shed. Go over there. Awesome. Oh, do you hear airplanes? Go chase it. Okay, so as you know, tonight we are tasting wine with Jellybans. And I actually have a cheat sheet here as to what wines are supposed to pair well with what jelly beans, right? So, and you can, at the end of this broadcast, I will go and we've got the good stuff, the Jelly Belly ones. Those are my favorite. I mean, like, I know there's like Gimbals, and I know there's Jelly Belly, and there's maybe some other generic brands, or maybe there's a different brand that you love, but I am like, I don't know what this is. It's just something like about my childhood that I just love. Jelly Bellies. Remember when you could you like mix two, you like take a peanut butter and like a grape and you have like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or you take a peanut butter and a chocolate and you have like Reese's Pieces cup, Peanut Butter cup. Yeah, those are like, I just have a really fond memories of taking all these flavors. Look, I think they said that there's supposed to be like 40 flavors in here. Can you see all those flavors? There's supposed to be like 40 flavors in there. 49, excuse me, if I would have read the label correctly. And this is from Kirkland, which is Costco. We got to have these in mass at my house because it's a potty training tool for my daughter. We basically say every time you poop, you get 2 Jelly Bellies. So we need to have these on hand everywhere. I've got them in my bag and my purse and at our house and the condo and the car. They're everywhere because she needs to have that reward system. So tonight's mommy reward. And not for nothing, they are really addictive. What's your favorite flavor? There's 49 flavors to pick from in here, and I can't say that there's, like, I like them all. I think my very favorite is pear. The only ones that I really don't like, I'm not a big, like, I don't like the flavor of coffee, so I don't like the coffee one, and I don't like the black licorice one. I'm not a huge fan of the jalapeno one either, or like the Red Hots, because the Red Hots are deceiving, because you think it's a cherry, it's not a cherry. So we had a heck of a week. I mean, as you know, last week we were dealing with hurricanes, and thankfully we all got out unscathed. We're sitting here in Melissa's backyard, and you know, we've had some like down branches and stuff, but it wasn't anything major, thankfully. We're proud to say that for whatever reason, there was a protective bubble that was over our condo at the beach, and we were spared. But like the people across the street from us, leveled. There's no rhyme or reason to a hurricane, as you know, but there's still like lots of people that are without power and that are flooded and destroyed that are around the neighborhoods. The rivers are cresting and flooding, but we're fine, which is awesome. Like, such a blessing. Thank you, Jesus. But a lot of the schools and stuff are closed, and so a lot of the communities are like coming together to try to provide relief for them and everything like that. So it's been a really beautiful week to kind of see these neighborhoods, like everything from like food trucks in our town will drive out to a local town, one of the towns that were affected, and deliver food, or people are donating money to schools so that, like some of the other private schools in town, so that they can help with tuition assistance, or you know, because these people are now out of jobs and they've lost their homes and all that kind of stuff, so they now need help paying for their kids' school tuition, which was, you know, that's another, you know, thing that you wouldn't think of. And you know, all the supplies that we had like stockpiled for us here in Greenville that we didn't need, thankfully, are now, instead of just throwing them in our closet, we are now taking them to the communities that need them. So it's been an interesting week, but you know, some people were still out of school. Like I know Melissa, she did not have school on Monday. My kids went back to school on Monday, but she did not go back to school on Monday. So, you know, they were just taking extra precautions and stuff. So right now, we're all back in school this week. But it's been a really interesting lesson. And there are actually some schools. Did you hear about this, Parrott Academy? Parrott Academy is one of the private schools, like in Kinston, which is a couple towns over. They literally kind of told, like, wrote a letter home to all the parents and said, we're taking the entire week off of school, and your children's homework, and it's your responsibility that you are to take your children to go to the neighboring towns and provide relief. So all of these children from the school, this private school called Parrott in our neighborhood, they are supposed to this week be spending their time not in class, but going out to the affected neighborhoods and providing relief for the hurricane. But I don't want to talk about the hurricane anymore because I talked about that like for 6 days last week. I didn't even pour you a glass because I was afraid that it is going to topple. But I'm going to pour you a glass now.
I want it to topple.
Namaste.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good.
How was your week?
Busy.
Was it?
Just
You're wearing makeup? She's wearing makeup. That's against all the rules of Jelly Belly wine tasting. And she's got painted nails.
Not really.
I've got like shiny forehead and chapstick and deodorant. I didn't even brush my teeth. I did this. You know this? You know, like you take your shirt and you go, or a napkin, and you didn't even brush the teeth.
My hair's messy.
But your makeup is fabulous. I think she's even got mascara on. Okay, and now here's the thing. I'm only allowing myself to drink once a week now. Because I went, after the summer, I started back, shut up, I know, shut up. I went back to my trainer, and shut up. She's laughing out loud like she's in pain. I went back to my, we might topple and lose you for a second. Oh, wait, no, wait, that was better. Okay. I went back to my athletic trainer who I haven't been with, I don't know, since before I was a mommy. And he did a weight tape and measure on me, and he basically said, oh, honey, yeah, we can fix that. I'm like, fix what? We can fix that right quick in a hurry. You just gotta start training with me. And it was bad. Like, it was bad. I had bad measurements. Like, bad measurements from, like, before baby. Like, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Not bad.
Yes, it was. It was really bad. And I, like, want to cry. And so I'm telling myself, I'm sorry I keep adjusting the camera, but she's got this patio table that's got holes in it. Kind of like a checkerboard, and it keeps falling through. But, so yeah. So my trainer makes me go on, like, he's got a diet. So he's got a diet, and he checks I have to do a meal plan for him every day. And then I have to go and do cardio every day, and I have to do weights with him every day. And he tracks me, and he weight tapes and measures me. And you know what weight tape measure is, WTM? It's when you get on a scale and you get weighed, and then they tape they get a measuring tape, and they measure all of your extremities, and then they get the calipers, and they pinch to see how much of your arm or your leg or your belly is all belly fat. I had that this week. And I kind of said, okay, you really got to get back with the program because
I need jelly beans.
I need jelly beans. I know. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry, but Friday nights, I know that it's not part of the protocol, but Friday nights I will be doing wine tastings. So we prepared for that. I didn't necessarily tell him that there's jelly beans with the wine. So, hey, Meredith, how are you? What's your favorite jelly bean flavor? What's your favorite jelly bean flavor?
Buttered popcorn.
Buttered popcorn. It's funny that you say that because buttered popcorn is one of the wines that goes well with Chardonnay. We're drinking Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Watch me whip. Watch me Chardonnay. Wait, no, wait. Watch me sip my Chardonnay. Watch me sip my Chardonnay. I stole that from somebody. That's not an original.
Sounded original.
Okay, so, yes. Chardonnay is supposed to pair well with... Okay, if I didn't already tell you this. I have a cheat sheet for all the... not all the jelly beans, but a bunch of jelly beans and a bunch of different kinds of wines. And we're only going to be tasting 2 tonight because I can't drink too much because my trainer will kill me. And I have to drive home. There's that. And then there's that, right? But tonight we'll be doing a Chardonnay and we'll be doing a Pinot Noir and we will be talking about a bubbly. So Chardonnay is supposed to pair well with buttered popcorn. Perfectly, that's her favorite. Perfectly pair, which is my favorite, and French vanilla. Now the thing is I'm really glad that they have this key here, like that tells you what's what flavor and everything. But like there have been plenty of times where I thought the flavor I had in my hand was not the flavor I had in my hand. But I am skilled at picking out the prickly pear. I think this is a prickly pear. And you probably, here's another one. And you're probably pretty skilled at picking out the buttered popcorn, right? I think that was a buttered popcorn.
Found it.
Okay, found it.
Bingo,
okay.
bingo.
You got yourself a popcorn? Okay,
Yeah.
give me a popcorn and give me here, I'll give, okay, one at a time. I was talking about how we mix them. Remember as a kid we used to mix them? Like you'd have like, you know, root beer soda with like, you know, you have a vanilla one and a root beer and it'd be like a cream, like a float. Peanut butter with jelly. Okay, which one am I doing first? I'm gonna do kiwi first because not kiwi, pear, because it's my favorite. No, perfectly pear.
I'm sorry, perfectly pear.
Ding! Perfectly pear. They could look like this. They've got little speckles on them. They're my favorite. That deserves another sip. I think that's delightful. They tell you that you're supposed to have a wine that is just as sweet as whatever you're eating with.
But it tastes
But I think
good.
it's a good pairing. Like, I can't imagine what will be sweeter, because literally
How
there's
could you have anything that'd be
sweeter than
gross?
that. I know, because jelly beans are not, they're no fat, they're just sugar.
Yeah.
My husband, he used to be a chocolatier. He used to make chocolate. I made chocolates and nuts, and then he graduated into healthy trail mix and nuts and snacks and stuff.
It's not fun.
I know, but he knows the guy who is Mr. Jelly Belly. And he also knows the guy from Newborn, is it Newborn? Who makes the Peeps.
Newburn?
Newborn.
Oh,
Or
Newborn.
Newly Born or
Newly-
something.
that's the
Yeah,
company.
and it's the name of the company, and they make marshmallow Peeps. So what do you think about that one?
I like it.
There's another good thing about these. They don't melt. But with a lot of humidity, I bet you they will stick. Popcorn going down.
That's a good one.
It's tasty.
Buttery and buttery.
Buttery and buttery. Chardonnay, buttery, buttery. Well, there's supposed to be a French vanilla, but I don't know. Is there a French vanilla flavor on here? The good thing that they're in alphabetical order. Let's see.
You dish it
French
out.
vanilla. Yeah, they're white with black speckles.
I have to make sure I'm not burning the pizza.
Burning down the house.
I'll be back.
White with black speckles. I think those are marshmallow. I don't know if I'll be able to find one. See, that's the thing, is that like, it's hard. Well, maybe this is a vanilla. I think this is a French vanilla. I think these are French vanilla. They're white and they have tiny little black speckles on them, like you get in your like high-end ice creams that actually have the vanilla beans in them. So, ooh, vanilla bean. Vanilla bean. I think the Chardonnay overpowers the vanilla bean. I don't think it's a bad pairing, but I think the Chardonnay is too much for the vanilla bean. The vanilla is too delicate. Look at me getting all... Look at me getting all like fancy schmancy. But yes, that would be my official... I almost said diagnosis. That would be my official opinion. Of the three that we have tried, the prickly pear, the buttered popcorn, and the French vanilla, I'm going with the pear. But maybe that's just because pear is my thing. Like maybe because the pear is my favorite flavor, and she might go with the buttered popcorn because, you know, buttered popcorn is her favorite. But if I had to go in order, I would say perfectly pear, popcorn, French vanilla. Try the French vanilla. It doesn't taste very vanilla-y to me.
Nor French.
Nor French. It doesn't taste French. Maybe that's the problem. It just tastes French. Did you burn the house down?
No, I just turned
Are
it
your
off.
kids like trampling
I
stuff?
turned it off. They didn't want to eat yet, so I turned off the oven.
So I sent her a text earlier in the day, which was kind of funny. It's humorous. And I said, oh, you know I said that we were going to taste at my house, but let's just, like, how about this? How about my entire playroom is completely consumed with garage sale stuff. Like, we took every piece of clothing out of my kids' closets and cabinets that were, like, minutely smaller than they needed to be, and hung them on hangers. And this is how I garage sale. We hang all the stuff on hangers, and we organize them on these huge racks by sex and by size. So it's like, what people will come to my garage sales and be like, do you have like a boutique or something? I'm like, no. Like, this is just, I want you to be able to come in, find your, like, if you have a girl or a boy and what size they are, I want you to be able to come in, find your crap, buy your crap, and get out. And so I get a lot of people that, if people have been to my sales before, they know how like organized I am. But they've been sitting in my garage. We park them in our, because when we're done, if they're not sold, we just kind of put the racks back in the garage, right? Well, it's been probably 6 months plus since the last garage sale I've had. And so we had to go through and get all the clothes and get them all hung on hangers. Anyways, long story short, there is like a children's boutique full of clothes dumped in our playroom right now, along with other things that we were going to try to resell. And we didn't think that would be a conducive environment for 5 children unattended. Call me crazy. Call me one of those crazy people who says they're only going to drink once a week. You're swirling a white wine.
I feel like watching the movie.
She doesn't feel like watching the movie.
Just go get an iPad down and do it, please. Just anything.
But what I'm getting back to is that it's earlier in the day I said to her, because my like playroom is... She's a terrible mom. No, she's not. She's my kind of mom, because like when her kids like fall or like bump into a window like this one just did, she laughs.
We have like 10 doors in our house.
She does. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna go out the patio door. She's like, no, wait, go out the side door. I'm like, there's a side door. She literally has like 8 different doors to get into her home, and some of them, the doors don't even open. They're like they're like fake doors. I think they're like, you know, those like secret passageway doors.
I think this house must have been a haunted house.
Oh, I think so too. It's kind of cool though. But regardless, yes. So. Right before, like, I was like, okay, you know, come over to my house. Come over to my house, bring your kids. I'll have my kids and your kids, and my husband will try to watch our 5 kids while we wine taste. And then I was like, what the hell am I thinking? Like, I'll come out to her house without any kids, and it'll just be her kids that can, you know, trample their house, and we can drink outside and not have to worry about it, right? And then, so she's like, yeah, sure, come on over. And I'm sitting in her driveway going, okay, I know she's not here yet. She must be doing errands or something. She says, yeah, I'm on the way to the house. And then at like about 4:55, I said, is she on the way to my house? Or is she on the way to her house? So I was like, ooh, man, if she's at my house, she's going to be in a world of hurt. And what are we going to do? I can't drink and drive. Well, I can, but that's not smart. So thankfully, she was on her way to our house. What were you doing until 5 o'clock with your kids? Because that sounds like super fun.
Lego.
Yes, it's not till 6 though.
There's a Lego club at school.
Oh, they've got a Lego club at school. He's on a Lego team. Okay, because there's a place in our town called Bricks for Kids, and it's basically this like Lego. It's a bare room with a bunch of tables and buckets of Legos.
Pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome, and your kids you can go in there, and like they do summer camps, and you can go. It's kind of like you can drop your kid off for like babysitting while they play with Legos.
They have similar programs in different towns.
Yeah, but this one's called Bricks for Kids, and like tonight is a special night. Like at 6 o'clock, there's a mom and son night at Bricks for Kids, and so one of my friends, Megan, who usually tastes with us too, she's like, oh, why don't you come to Bricks for Kids tonight for mom and son Lego night? I'm like, you do know it's Friday, right? You do know what I do from 5 to 6, right? Do you think that I would be a good representative for the young children?
Yes, you would.
After I have been half a bottle deep into a few bottles.
You'd be the best representative.
I would rock.
You'd be the most relaxed and calm representative.
I'd be
for
like,
your children.
sure, throw some Legos at them. That's fine. I've decided it's going to be more fun. Yeah, we need to do that. But
the problem is I can't get anyone to watch
the rest of the kids.
daughter and the Hellion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say, though, that
what's next?
I am just really...
I need a buttered popcorn.
She needs a buttered popcorn.
I gotta cleanse my palate.
Because nothing cleanses the palate better than a buttered popcorn. How is being back to school? I mean, I know I already asked this question, but like, I feel like with all of what's been going on, like, we've kind of just, do you feel like I don't know. I've gone back to school and I feel like everything's kind of normal again, but it's so not normal for everyone else.
No. It's kind of weird.
And you know, tomorrow's like the
weird.
First official day of fall. It doesn't feel like fall out here. I'm sitting here in a tank top sweating in the heat. And it's like, how hot is that right now?
It's like 80s.
It's 80 and it's 5:30 at night. But that's cool for us.
For us, and it's like my perfect time of year.
Yeah, I know, but like, and it won't get cold.
No, not
for a
till
while.
after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And you know, like on Halloween, I remember my first Halloween here, I was like in a tank top.
It's hot here. And then we'll complain about the cold for like 6 weeks. And then it'll be warm again.
And then we'll have some freakish snowstorm in the middle of all of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've decided this week, and you may have seen my proof. Someone may have seen. I'm sure you probably didn't because you're super busy. Y'all, there's been a bunch of views on this YouTube, Facebook Live that I've been doing about feeling old, and how I feel like there's been some recent events that have like brought these like feelings of, wow, Susan, you're aging, you're getting old, to like my forefront. And I've decided I'm throwing that shit out. Mama said, I'm throwing that. The Southerners say shit. That becomes like a 6-syllable word for a Southerner. But like, I've decided I'm gonna throw that crap out the door, and I'm gonna like, enjoy life, and I'm gonna be fun, and I'm not gonna act my age. I'm gonna act how I feel, right? And I feel young, and I feel vibrant, and a bit I'll feel numb. But you know what? I may be 40 something, but damn it, I can drink any 21-year-old under the table. You bet your bottom dollar.
It's not fun anymore to take up that challenge. They'll just be like,
you know why? Because it's not a challenge anymore. No. But so I've decided that like I'm gonna like throw all this stuff out. And I'm gonna be the fun, crazy, silly, nutty, spazzy person that I used to be.
Well, you should come. Maybe we can get my pregnant friend to drive us to bars.
She's got a pregnant friend. Do you guys have a pregnant friend?
I do have a pregnant friend.
But like, do they despise you?
No, it's her 5th kid.
But does she like despise you because she's like, dude, you're no. It's no fun being with you when I'm sober and you're not.
No. She's okay. No, I think.
Is she really okay?
Well, we can probably we can't go club it, but.
She texted me in the middle of the hurricane. She's like, you know what? You ever feel like you need to hop a plane to Vegas and just get stupid for a weekend? Like, just run away to Vegas. I said, when we going?
I know.
I want to
go.
We're gonna do it. Whether it be Vegas or I've never been to Atlantic City. Have you been to Atlantic City?
Atlantic City is sad. I mean, it's just sad. I mean,
I've never been.
There's
Miami. We go. I'm just thinking about places that are easier to fly to for us than Vegas.
Or like
Vegas is like flying to Europe.
Yeah, mountains. Actually, I looked it up. Vegas is. Back me up on this if you know or not. Vegas is one of the cheaper venues.
Yes, it is.
To go for flights and in terms of like what
hotels.
you get.
Oh yeah.
Hotels.
Oh, yeah. You get great bang for your buck. Oh, for sure. But it takes forever to get there.
It's a 5-hour flight.
But it's not a direct unless you're flying out of Raleigh.
You go fly out of Richmond. I guarantee you they have a direct, and it's just as far as going to Raleigh. I grew up in Virginia, so. Anyways, we need to do something.
I know we need to do something.
Lose my brain.
We need to do something. But yeah, and get a little stupid. Like, you know what I said? I was with a bunch of 20-somethings the other week, and I said, like, jokingly, I said, let's get jiggy with it, and they looked at me like I was serious, and I was like, no, like that was a joke. Do you even know get jiggy with it?
Yes.
Get jiggy with it, na 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 na. Okay.
Yeah. I don't dab either. Even some of the parents at our school know about dabbing. What is dabbing?
Okay, worse, the Macarena. I was at a party and we were all line dancing and doing all the like the YMCA and doing the like Cuban shuffle and all of that, and like the Macarena came on and like the floor evacuated except for me. I'm like, does nobody know the Macarena? They're like, we've never heard of it. We were born in like the 90s. Oh my God. I was like, okay, that doesn't make me feel old or anything like that. But that's okay, because we're not feeling old anymore, because we're going to continue to be silly and crazy and funky and spirited.
And we have more money to go to Vegas.
I know, but I
mean, yes and no, but yeah. You know what, you're saving for the kids' college fund.
Yeah, we're saving for the kids' college fund. Her kids are going to go to college.
They better get scholarships.
Her kids are going to go to college.
They better get some scholarships.
She's the wife of a doctor. I'm the wife of an unemployed nut person. Who do you think needs more financial support? And I'm unemployed as well. And with that piece of fun, no, I'm totally cool with it. Hubby's doing great.
He's gonna get.
He's like on the hook with a couple of them right now.
He's
like
just got to pick.
He's got to pick. We're waiting for the right one. I don't want him to take a job that he's gonna hate. I don't want to move somewhere that he's gonna hate. But hey, who just joined? Say hello. Okay, so we just went through the Chardonnay. We're working our way through the Pinot Noirs, and the Pinot Noirs say that the ones to pair with Pinot Noir are wild cherry, key lime. If you can't find key lime, just do lime. Can you really tell the difference between a lime and a key lime? I mean, like, if you
look at the picture.
you're gonna look at the what is it called?
See,
It's not a picture.
Like
I'm one in and now I can't remember the key. She's looking at the key. Okay, so there are wild cherry, key lime. They're alphabetical. Wild cherry, key lime, coconut, and pink grapefruit. These ones seem very citrusy. Well, they've got a lime. They sound very citrusy to be going with the Pinot Noir. Well, why is it that I have such a hard time finding Pinot Noirs in the grocery store, in the Walmarts, in the Harris Teeters? I don't know why. I can find every other kind of random varietal, but I can't find a Pinot Noir. And it's not like it's some like super, I almost said super brew, super vintage, super grape. It's Pinot Noir.
I find it at Lidl.
Lidl. My husband came to me the other day. What flavor is this?
I think it's coconut.
She thinks it's coconut. My husband came to me the other day and he goes, hey, Melissa's
I don't think that's coconut.
Melissa's heading out to the blah, blah, blah. And I
No,
said,
French vanilla.
how do you know that? No, doesn't French vanilla has black specks in it?
Yeah, that's French vanilla.
This one's not French. Okay. I said, she goes, my husband says to me the other day, yeah, Melissa's said she's going out to the blah, blah, blah. And I said, well,
super Frenchy.
Are you and Melissa like BFFs now? Like, are you like texting and stuff? Like, are you friends on Facebook? Like, what's the dealio? And he's like, and he had me going for a while. And then I realized like he'd just come back from Lidl. And I was like, you saw her at Lidl, didn't you? The woman is obsessed with Lidl. Like, I'm obsessed with Aldi and Walmart. She's obsessed with the Lidl.
Oh, very good.
The Lidl.
Lidl's awesome.
Lidl's got great wines. I wouldn't know though because I only drink once a week. Well, starting now.
I'm sorry. I'm really trying to be supportive.
She's not being supportive. She's laughing at me.
You know, I honestly, okay.
She's the one having a problem with the key here.
I don't think there's wild cherry in here, so you
Yes,
have to make a substitution.
No, there's no wild cherry.
There's very cherry.
But very cherry also looks very much like red hot.
Oh, you don't want to mix that up.
You don't want that to be the...
And it looks just like red apple.
Okay.
And cinnamon.
Ooh, see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean by red hot. What do you think? Ooh, I don't know.
Don't you think the...
Why do they have to? I think that they need to, like, you know how they have the, like, on them they say, they literally have the little stamp that says, can you even say that? It says Jelly Belly on it. Why can't they put the stamp of the flavors on it so that we know what the hell we're eating?
I can't even.
Because you know why? Oh, have you ever had the, like, remember for a while they had the ones that were like, which one's that? You don't know what that one is, do you? She doesn't know. Just to have some wine, it'll be fine. Just say you know what it is.
Tutti Frutti.
It's not Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti's pink. Anyways, so they had for a while like this like Harry Potter ones that were like these really gross flavors like snake poop and boogers. Yeah, I remember that. I was like waiting for my kids to become obsessed with it. There's actually a game that you can put, like a board game that you can play with these like random flavors, but you have to, it's like those toys, like remember like the Easy Bake Oven, where you get the Easy Bake Oven and then like it costs more to buy the refills for the, like cakes than it does to buy just a whole new oven.
I mean, we have an Easy Bake Oven. Right?
That was a toy I always wanted. I always wanted the Easy Bake Oven, and I don't know what that is that lime? We're gonna go with lime. I always wanted the Easy Bake Oven, and I always wanted to have that Barbie head where you could do her hair and her makeup. Remember that? Yeah. Or remember they had that Play-Doh thing where you don't remember that at all, do you? She doesn't remember that. She's just like...
I remember the Barbie.
The Barbie head? No, it was a Barbie head. It was like a big head, but you could do her hair and you could do her makeup. And then there was the like...
it's not creepy at all.
That's not creepy at all. And then there was the one that was like, it was like the Play-Doh barber shop where you could like grow their hair, like pushing down the handle and all the like Play-Doh hair would come out and then you could trim their hair. Remember that? You don't know what you're pulling out of here, are you? I bet you know what? They actually have flavors of jelly beans that are like alcohol related, like margarita or daiquiri.
Yeah, those are awesome.
And I also found out that they have a champagne flavored jelly bean. Do you know that you could buy like just your favorite flavor? Like you could just buy your blueberry, a whole bucket of blueberry. And you can buy, apparently it's really popular on like New Year's Eve and on weddings to buy just the champagne flavored ones and use them as favors.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see. I don't know if I can see that. Okay, so we're on to coconut. Well.
Yeah, there's no pink grapefruit in here.
Is there grapefruit? We're trying coconut.
We're really trying really hard.
It's really. I had coconut. I feel like I'm eating copper tone. Not so bad.
It's not.
But it does feel like I'm tasting suntan lotion. It just means I have to have a little bit more red wine because I only drink on Fridays now.
There you go.
And you're fine.
I'm okay right now.
All right, so that was coconut. And we're thinking one of these is a key lime. I'm not so convinced that's so they do have
The
like
sun-kissed lime. I think it's sun-kissed or lemon lime. Those both look the same. The dark one is probably the
kiwi.
kiwi, so let's not do that.
Let's not do the dark one. See, they have margarita flavor. They have lemon drop flavor. They have they've got, I know that they've got champagne,
That's
and I know
crazy.
that they've got daiquiri. Yeah, there's 49
49.
flavors in this bucket. Compliments of Kirkland, otherwise known as Costco. Anytime that you need a sponsor or an affiliate, we are here to help, Costco. We are here to help. Especially if you got jelly beans and free product.
We
Okay.
don't have a Costco.
We do in Raleigh. We have to
Yeah.
only have to drive 100 miles to get there. We do have a Sam's Club. It's kind of a ghetto Sam's Club.
Yeah, I
but-
don't go there anymore.
Okay, so we're doing. I want to know what this one is. Do they have a pomegranate flavor?
Is that?
Red apple. No, this one's got like speckles on it. Like seriously,
We're the worst
my
jelly
head
bean
hurts.
pickers.
This is a
ever.
lot of work for a wine
We're
tasting
the
people.
worst jelly bean pickers ever. I bet that's strawberry jam. I see speckles.
Okay, so we're gonna try what we think is a lime next.
I can't even smell it to check.
I feel like we're tasting pills. Like when I do this, I'm like, oh,
That's slimy.
it's limey. That's not bad.
You know that takes away the lime.
Yeah, but what do you think about that versus coconut?
You know, I think I like my coconut oil. and
On my body, not in my belly.
and my cookies.
In my cookie. You make coconut cookies?
You can use coconut oil for cookies.
Oh yeah, coconut oil. We use a lot of coconut oil, and we use a lot of coconut flour.
It'd be good stuff.
Well, you know, and it's gluten free,
Mm-hmm.
and it's vegan.
It's good.
I was like crazy mom. I was the crazy mom who like had organic hot dogs, and you know, organic milk and organic. And all of the baby food I made was, I hand made it all. You know, everything was like super duper healthy, and I think my son was 3 before he went to like a fast food restaurant. He had a hamburger at McDonald's, and you would have thought that I was like shoving feces down his throat, for real. Couldn't stand it. And then all of a sudden, like baby number 2 came. Everyone says baby number 2 is way different. And like, this is like polar opposites different. Like, I was like, you have some nuggets, you know, and like, okay, so I know that you're not supposed to have strawberries till you're 1, but you know,
There you go.
yeah, roll the dice kind of
You
thing.
know, I realized today that I actually have been doing okay with kid number 3 because they were hungry, and I'm like, here's a Lunchable. Do you want me to buy this and check out with this out so you can have this Lunchable? It has cheese and cracker and ham. She's like, no, I want donuts.
I want donuts.
And I was like, okay, never mind.
See, you're doing awesome.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, my kids won't eat Lunchables. Like, I would love to get them to eat
I don't
Lunchables.
think they'd eat them. Honestly, they're kind of gross.
They are gross, and they're expensive. Remember, I did that one. You weren't with me when I did the wine tasting on Lunchables. They're expensive. They're like $2.80 a box. It's like, really, I can schlep some ham and some cheese and some crackers into like my Tupperwares.
Yeah.
And I've been doing like lunch meal prep, where like I prep the week's lunches for both of my kids on Sunday. Wow, it's awesome. Like, but you got to do it for 3. Like, you don't have a refrigerator space for that shit. I said it twice.
Well,
Because
just
I've been in the
2.
gym. I've been in the gym with.
It's just 2.
Oh, because she's
2
not.
weeks.
Yeah.
But I was making their well, okay, we have to be peanut free. So
Yeah,
I
we
did
do too.
almond butter.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. The teacher never got back to me on that.
Well,
That's
or
okay.
that sun butter, which is
Oh,
awful.
sun
I
butter's
used to love sun butter,
terrible.
but
Ugh.
it's terrible now. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But I was making up their sandwich or whatever, and she's like, "Can I have a peanut butter sandwich?" And it's breakfast time, before breakfast time, and I was like, "Yeah, there's your breakfast.
Here's your breakfast.
Good luck."
I made crepes over the weekend because we were stuck, and I was like, okay, I got plenty of time to make crepes. So I made crepes, and I had some leftover crepes. And this morning, my kids had crepe Nutella sandwiches for breakfast.
That's awesome.
Nutella. Nothing says healthy like Nutella. Because they totally deceive you. They're like, I make it feel like it's nuts. It's like 99.9% cocoa and then like sugar and
But
hazelnut.
chocolate is good for you.
So is red wine, I hear. I'm doing something good for my health. Okay, so what's next? So we did the coconut
lime.
and we did the lime, and we're thinking.
We're
are
looking
these
for a
look little
cherry. I
different?
did not see cherry though.
I
Seriously,
did-
there's no
I'm-
cherry here. Is there like another? Is there another cheat sheet here?
I'm gonna try. Let's try. I'm gonna try.
This one? Don't give me a hot. Don't give me a cinnamon.
That's cinnamon. This is definitely cherry.
That's a cherry.
Did you pop your cherry? Remember that? Does anybody say that anymore? Like, there's all sorts of stuff I've been saying that people are probably looking at me now going, I don't know what you're talking about. They're just saying, number one, who says that anymore? Or I'm too young to know the reference that you're referring to.
You just need to come to my gym.
What gym are you at?
It's all
Are you at
older
Are you at Fit for Life? Where are you?
women.
Fit for Life? Or are you at?
Greenville Aquatic and Fitness.
Oh, she's at the Greenville.
I love it. They
That's
love
where
my
they have an
kids.
indoor pool, and like the kids go and they do their swimming lessons, and the moms can, or the dads or whatever, they can all use the exercise equipment stuff.
Yeah.
We did awesome summer camps. Awesome summer camps.
We're very good there.
Yeah, and they're near my house, so we should, but yeah, that would require me swimming, and that would require me
I like to
showering.
swim.
She's a swimmer. I love to swim too, but like it's such a chore to wash your hair. You don't have that chore because she's got short, cute hair.
That's
and
why.
her daughter has short, cute hair because she cut her daughter's hair. I almost, like, my husband was going to go away, like, on an interview or something. He was going to fly away, and I almost took her to you to have my daughter's hair cut.
I would have done it.
She would have done it, and my husband would have divorced me. He's, like, all about her hair. He's all about her hair.
But it's like, you gotta like keep it trimmed.
I did end up getting it trimmed. It took my poor stylist, like, forever to do it because my daughter was a little bit antsy. And
I even trimmed my son's hair before picture day, like the morning of.
You've had picture day already?
Yes. And I'm happy to report this is the second year my 6-year-old has worn a tie for his picture. And
We have to wear ties every friggin' Friday.
He'd be in heaven in that one. But.
Seriously, my son was like, he took his tie off about 3 times before we even got into the car. My husband started screaming at him at one point, made my poor son cry because he wouldn't wear the friggin' tie. And the uniforms are so scratchy, and the ties, for like a 6-year-old, like,
That's a little too much.
to wear that, and it's 80-something degrees outside.
Yeah.
You think that it would be easier on them when they know all of their friends and everybody else in school is wearing them. It just doesn't make any difference because it's uncomfortable. But he persevered. Okay, I'm looking for this pink grapefruit because we've tried cherry, lime, coconut, and pink
I
grapefruit.
don't think it's there.
I'm not even seeing grapefruit on here. Like,
Nope.
nothing even citrusy. Caramel corn, chocolate pudding. Why don't you just say chocolate? Like, what makes chocolate pudding taste more like chocolate pudding than chocolate? That's what I want to know. Cotton candy, that was one of my favorites when I was a kid. See, they've got cream soda, and then they've got root beer. Those are that's a good mix. I remember that. Like Dr. Pepper. Green apple, island punch. Like, what makes purple island punch taste like island punch? There's kiwi. I think that one green one, that dark green one, might have been kiwi. Are you sure that was kiwi? There's a lemon lime, a
I know,
sun kiss.
just
What's the difference
everything
between lemon lime and sun kiss lime?
I don't know.
There's a mango in there somewhere. But yet, I see orange, I see sherbet, I see peach. Ooh, yep, sun-kissed pink grapefruit. There is a pink grapefruit.
Sun-kissed pink grapefruit.
Woo! And a bee to boot. Okay.
And there's a few fried, but no
Sun-kissed?
mosquitoes.
I think this might be one. You think?
That looks very orange.
I know. Maybe that's it. Is this it? Maybe this is a pink grapefruit.
Really?
All right, let's try it. It could be sriracha for all we know.
It's not very pink grapefruity. But I'll eat it and I'll drink it.
I'm not sure it's grapefruit, but it's not bubblegum or cotton candy.
Interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
You're right, that's strawberry jam.
That's part of the surprise.
You know what was also one of my favorites is watermelon, because the watermelon one is green on the outside and pink on the inside. But who like takes a Jelly Belly and eats and then looks on the inside? I don't know. I say now, peach daiquiri is another one of my favorites. I say we just start eating the handfuls right now. Like you did it when we were at Busch Gardens. I'm like, here, you need to have some gummy bears. And she like literally went, that's a mom, man. She's the same mom that steals her kids' pops.
Take it for the team. I fed my daughter
I'm going back to the white.
Airhead.
For breakfast?
Airheads for lunch. That was her lunch. We were shopping at Lowe's.
I know a mom that feeds her kids ring pops for breakfast.
Like regularly?
Well, I mean, like, because that lasts. And it keeps them quiet. Because it's like a pacifier. It's like a plug. I mean, like, I was like, that's freaking genius. I don't know, ma'am. Now, there are a lot of really good pairings on here. They've got ones for Riesling. Like, what's your flavor? There's Riesling.
Is there a caramel corn?
Is that a caramel corn?
It is. I wonder what that would... Ooh, that one is ice cream. The one
I know.
with
the sparkling. Like, I didn't bring a champagne because I thought, okay, I can't drink too much because I got to drive home. And my trainer will kill me.
You can just wait till my husband comes home. He'll be home at 10.
He'll be home at 10. My husband's like, you know you need to get home because you're making seared tuna steaks and a pepper something
And
saute. Because that's what you told your trainer you're going to be eating tonight. Let's see how that works out. So with bubbly, in case y'all are wondering, bubbly, strawberry cheesecake pairs with strawberry cheesecake, ice cream cake, and Tutti Frutti. I'm gonna try my white with the Tutti Frutti. I know which the Tutti Frutti ones are because I was a Tutti Frutti kind of girl. Yeah, like, I wonder if this is a grapefruit. No, that doesn't look like grapefruit.
But isn't it supposed to be pinkish?
I don't know. Why are you asking these questions? I want to know what this clear white one is. Maybe that's just plain old daiquiri. Let's see. Jelly Belly, I am putting out a request to you from all drunk moms across the world. Please stamp your jelly beans with what the heck flavor we're eating.
Very proud statement.
I'm proud. Come on. 3 for 3. It's like eating juicy fruit.
I could just go with buttered popcorn all day long. It's like eating popcorn. It doesn't go with red though.
Tutti Frutti is supposed to go with champagne. It probably would. I just did it with this white.
Ooh,
I don't know
this
what
one
this
looks
one
cool.
What is
Purple with oh, it's plum? Oh, I don't really like plums, but
I don't think that's plum because plum. That one had like a little swirl on it. I just had that one.
who knows?
At what point do cream soda? I was like, what is this clear one then? Cream soda, A&W cream soda. Not just any cream soda, A&W cream soda. At what point you don't just take a handful and go, let's roll the dice. Let's try a bunch of stuff.
I know this one is
like a banana.
I don't like the banana one.
It's like a banana
That's
foster.
one I don't like. That's like worse than booger for me.
Red banana.
Yeah. I like bananas though.
I know that this one is like a peach daiquiri. It's got a little red speckle on it. See it? I'm holding these in the camera like you can see them. Peach daiquiri. Ooh, peach. Mmm. Peach daiquiri, people.
And Chardonnay.
And the Chardonnay. Did you get a peach daiquiri yet? Oh, this might change your life.
That's bubble gum.
Peach daiquiri might change your life.
Chardonnay for that.
Watch me whip. Watch me sip. My Chardonnay. She's got to do more than sip that right now. And I gotta find her up. Did you have a Tutti Frutti yet? That's Tutti Frutti.
By accident, probably.
And which was the one I'm looking for? Peach daiquiri, right?
And so anyways, talking about hurricane preparedness.
She hiccups as she says that.
Preparedness. I thought I was all prepared, right? Like
I was so prepared.
I was so prepared.
I had liquor.
I had liquor. I had the mac and cheese. I had the
Stovetop popcorn. We had that.
Yeah. But I was prepared for no power, and then I had like no. So I was like, we have a lot of sticks we could burn and heat up our stuff with it, and then
Yeah. While she's churning her butter, and her husband's out shooting a buffalo for their stew.
Anyways, I got fire starter, like super fire starter that could start wet wood, right? I was really excited about using it. But then I forgot about when there's a hurricane, it rains for like 3 days straight.
She forgot that with hurricanes
I
there's
didn't
rain.
really realize it would rain
You're
for that
laughing
long.
at me about drinking once a week, and the girl forgets that it rains when there's a hurricane.
For like 3 days straight. So Andrew's like, or my husband's like, so how are you going to go out and start a fire and cook for the hot mac and cheese for your children?
Do you not have a gas stove?
We have a gas. We do not have a gas stove. We have a gas grill.
We have a gas range. So, like, we were okay. Our ovens are electric. Our like stovetops are gas. So we knew that we could, like, cook things on the gas
That
stovetop.
peach is awesome.
I told you! Like, I think it's my favorite.
I can get another.
Do you remember?
Usually I don't like peaches.
Are you sure you know which one it is?
Figure it out.
She's not gonna figure it out, people. It's not on the chart, Mom. I made that one up. That's my pairing.
What? It's not.
Peach daiquiri.
But it's
and
got red
Chardonnay.
speckles.
It's
Red
got speckles on it. It's like peachy looking with some speckles on it.
Might get a caramel corn along the way though.
Is there
Try it.
caramel corn flavor?
Yeah. Oh, try it. It's delicious.
Okay.
I bet that would go. Oh.
It would have gone good if it hadn't fallen through. Like, look at
There
this.
you go.
This is the table we're working with, people. Look at that.
Ooh,
That's the table we're working with.
it's hard. Here you go. I'm gonna hand it to you.
Which is this? Caramel
Here,
corn?
Caramel corn. Oh, I found a peach.
Does it taste that much different than a regular popcorn?
Just gonna try.
I don't know. Maybe it'll
She's gonna
taste
try
different.
to eat it.
Maybe it'll taste different with some dirt and pine straw on it. Where is it? Okay. Don't eat this. It's an acorn. Pine straw. Yeah. No, it's gone. It's a casualty.
It's just gonna get blown to the squirrels.
It's a hot
in the
mess
woods.
mama casualty. I will tell you. Okay, wait. I will tell you. I was at like pickup today, picking up my kids, and we all, because we don't want to deal with the drive up because it's kind of a cluster foobar.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of us just park our cars and walk to like the doors, and literally like you have a sign with your kid's name on it and you hold it up, and some woman with a microphone starts screaming into the cafeteria like the names of the kids, and the kids come out. And I was standing out there with a bunch of other parents, and they're like, oh, hey, how you doing or whatever. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I'm like, who are your kids? I'm like, oh, you'd recognize them. They're like the craziest kids, because like we're the crazy family. And they're like, oh, and then another like mother had come over, and she's like, yeah, they are the crazy family. We've watched your videos. I was like,
they're very I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
no, you're not gonna try. But I was like, she's like,
They're very they like to know everyone there.
I did not know this mother. Maybe I should have, but I didn't know this mother. And then some other mothers over there, and like, oh yeah, no, she's the crazy mom with the crazy family. And I'm like, yeah. And I was talking to Dad. I'm like, yeah. On Friday nights, moms drank online. He's like, really? What's your website or what's your Facebook handle or whatever? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, have your wife join. He's like, oh, she doesn't drink. I'm like, she must be pregnant, because I don't know a single mother in the world who doesn't drink unless she's pregnant. Do you know a mother who doesn't drink? By choice? No.
You have to.
No, but I was like, at that point, I was somewhat flattered, but somewhat scared. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing. What are these things that you put in front of me?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if that's buttered popcorn or caramel corn or
I seriously think we just need to do the handful method.
I guess you don't have any boogers in here.
Does there say boogers in the 49 flavors that are on there?
Nope. Yeah. We
I'm proud to be a mess. I am proud to be a mess. Moms are messy. This is good. This is a blackberry thing.
This is sun-kissed lemon. That might kind of like be an in-between for your lime and your grapefruit
No,
deal.
you need to try this blueberry thing.
Blueberry.
Blueberry. It's like
Dude.
blueberry something. I don't know, but it's good. Mixed berry smoothie. You need to find that. It's purple and speckly. Keep talking.
Okay.
Talk on. Taste something really inspirational. 3, 2, 1, go. Go, inspirational.
No, I'm a total hot mess. Like, you know, I've not left lunches at home this year yet.
It's September, people. It's been like 2 weeks.
There's no lunches that have, one lunch was left behind. One lunch. And it's September, yeah. I know, that's not a very good start.
It's September, people. Okay, I think this is it. Try that one.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
This one is like, but show it to the folks at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. The folks at home.
Folks at home. It is
Speckly.
mixed berry smoothie. It's gonna change your life. Drink it with a wipe. It's not gonna change your life, but it changed mine.
That is tasty.
It's lovely.
This is my dear little one. Would you like a butter pop? Oh.
Would you like a butter popcorn covered in dirt?
Wait, I'll get you your caramel corn.
Caramel corn covered in dirt.
No butter top.
Okay, I'll get you a butter pop.
She'll get you a butter popcorn. It's right here. That's a butter popcorn. We like that one? It's a butter popcorn. But it's not covered in dirt.
I want butter top.
That's it.
That is. She knows it's not the same one that she's got.
Okay, I'm trying
Her
to figure out
brain
if I
works.
like the pear, the peach daiquiri, or the blueberry berry smoothie the best. Which one? Which one? You're still on your butter popcorn, aren't you?
Do I like?
Don't tell your brothers we told them this was medicine.
Yeah. Shh.
What is this one? Oh.
Bubblegum.
Oh, cotton candy. Cotton candy, I think.
I love cotton candy thing.
She loves cotton candy. Can you see her? She's got her face reflecting in my wine glass right now. Or mommy's wine glass. Look, that's her. Say hi, Charlotte. Wave hi to our friends. Say hi, Charlotte. Hi. Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
It's
Let's
right
get
there.
another one.
Can you get it? It's on top of the pine straw. It's totally
These are
okay.
also not very comfortable and you're touchy when you sit for a while.
She
And
says
get the
tushy.
holes.
She
It's
says
still
tushy.
good.
It's still good.
It's so good. That's my. I
That's-
taught her well.
She did.
5-second rule.
I don't even. We're a little lenient with 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's been your favorite so far?
I have to look. I have to.
Mom, what was
Oh!
Oh!
We lost it.
Oh!
what is this one called?
That's what
called
happens when you
lime.
have a patio furniture that is.
How do you don't have lime?
You want me to?
I'm sorry.
I
but
would say lime and the because the lime can be very bitter, but was it the Chardonnay, right?
I mean sour.
It can be very bitter and sour, but the wine cut through it. The
Sure, I
Pinot
have this
Noir, the Pinot
If you
cut
bite
through it.
bite it. It's green on the outside and pink on the inside. Bite it. Yeah, you'll totally love it. It's watermelon. Apparently she doesn't want a little bit. That's okay. I know. I think my favorites are the pear, the peach, and that blueberry smoothie thing with the whites. I wasn't really digging much with the reds though. You know, they said that the reds, you know, and like maybe if we had bubbly, well, it's not even half. I'm sure she has bubbly of something in her cabinets because she's my people. But I don't know if bubbly would have.
Popcorn.
It was strawberry cheesecake, ice cream cake, and tutti frutti that was supposed to go with the bubbly. But I think that like I'm all about the perfectly pear, and I just think that the reds were too heavy too harsh with the jelly beans. She doesn't care. She's like, shut up and drink your
Except for the
wine.
lime and the Pinot.
What's this?
Yes.
This one, Mom?
That one's unicorns.
Yeah.
Unicorn?
It's
Unicorn.
unicorns.
Yes.
That's the unicorn.
And
Rainbow. That one's unicorns. You want a rainbow flavor? This is rainbow flavor. You want rainbows? That's rainbows.
This is unicorn.
It's
Real moms do unicorns and rainbows.
Which one is the unicorn?
she had the same.
That's the
tell-
unicorn flavor,
tell-
and that's the
tell
rainbow
everybody
flavor.
about-
Whoa!
Whoa! My goodness! Tell everybody about what kind of cake Mom made you 2 times for
Yeah,
birthday.
it was a pretty awesome cake. I saw
what kind
some
of cake
it.
did you get for your birthday?
A rainbow one.
Now, which one are you eating? Are you eating the rainbow or are you eating the unicorn?
Unicorn.
Oh, you're eating a unicorn. Do you love unicorns?
Except I have a lot of unicorns. Except I have a lot of unicorn stuffed animals.
She does look close to me. See, look, is this a unicorn?
No, that's a rhino.
That's a rhino. Okay, I thought it was a unicorn because it has a horn right here.
Different.
Different but the same.
Different.
Okay, this is the final challenge that we are going to do because it's 5:59. We gotta close the shop. Grab a handful.
Get it. Grab a handful.
Grab a handful.
Grab it. Grab it, Char. Get in there.
Handful. Get in there, Sharp.
Get big.
Have some mommy medicine.
More than one.
Mommy vitamins.
More than one. Go for it.
Okay, go
ready?
for it. Okay, ready?
Ready?
Mhm.
I need the bubble gum.
She needs bubble gum.
Yeah.
That looks like bubble gum. Ready? 1,
Ready? 2,
2,
3.
3.
Oh, come on. Mmm.
Mmm. It was good until I tasted the root beer.
I love this pink one.
He loves the pink one, people. Oh my gosh, this
Mommy?
is horrible.
What is this one called? What is this one called?
It's called
Mom.
horrible. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm eating soap right now.
What is this one called?
That was a bad choice.
What are these two called? What are these two called?
Oh my gosh, this is horrible.
That was a bad choice. That's marshmallow, Char.
Don't ever take a whole. No, don't ever do it.
I love marshmallows.
It's kind of.
It's not happening.
It's worse than like what is it, Chunky Monkey, where you put all those marshmallows in your mouth,
Here, toasted marshmallow.
or when you eat like Tide Pods. This is horrible.
Purple.
That's tasty.
I'm not tasting purple.
Make
Oh
it-
my god, I want to vomit. This is
Mommy.
horrible.
These two
This
are
is
the
gonna make it all
same
better.
color. These two are
I don't
the
know
same
why I'm doing
color.
I'm
it.
sorry, you
I
have to
want
watch
like
this.
really good flavors and then like prolific root beer. And prolific red hot. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I've swallowed a lot of stuff in my life, ladies. I'm sorry. That is not happening. Whoa, that's bad.
What is
I'm eating myself some Tutti Frutti right now.
Lime.
Good for you.
Okay. I think mommy's.
Let's in this
I think this mommy's hit her sugar limit.
Let's in this one, Mom.
I may need to go climb some walls.
I have to go home and take care of people. Let me preface it. I have to drive home and care for people.
I could wait. She could wait. It's not that long.
I'm supposed to cook black and seared tuna medallions
We have some
with
tuna.
a melange of sautéed vegetables of carrots, peppers, and
You know what?
zucchini.
I'll cook you some chicken and edamame, and they will eat it too. They love edamame. They love it.
I love edamame.
I put edamame in the. Oh!
I'm going to Mom.
That was awesome! Way to go!
Okay, I won't kiss you. Hey, that's.
That was awesome! I think that was my favorite. That was my favorite part of the whole night.
That was that good.
That was terrible. But seriously, she was laughing her kid when he ran into the door. I don't even know how that happened.
Are you okay, honey? She's just a little embarrassed right now.
She shouldn't be embarrassed.
It's
You know
alright.
why? You know why, Sharp? Because being silly and crazy and dizzy and funny is awesome.
It's okay.
It's awesome. Add drunk to that list and you're scolding.
She still has it. I don't.
I want to know your pregnant friend. I need a pregnant friend.
Are you alright, honey? You want some jelly beans?
The jelly beans make everything better.
The red ones are like really tasty. Oh,
So.
butter popcorn. That makes everything better.
On that note, thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Melissa and Susan
What's in this
and
one?
jelly beans and
That
wine.
might be the grapefruit, actually.
It could be the grapefruit. What is it? Taste it. Can I taste it? I'm gonna taste it. Maybe
We're
it's
gonna
grapefruit.
look for the grapefruit and let you know next time.
Grapefruit. Ding 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 ding
Ding ding ding
Grapefruit.
ding.
Oh my gosh.
Get your wine.
Grapefruit. Super good. Not as good as pear.
Or lime.
No, pear.
You didn't like the lime.
I do like the pear, that berry smoothie,
What's this one called, Mom?
and the peach daiquiri.
That's called orange.
And she was digging on the popcorn.
I love orange.
Okay, that's us. Knowing that we have to feed children, bathe children,
Orange.
and be
Cold
moms.
children.
She's got 3. I got 2. There is a plethora of jelly beans here yet that needs to be eaten because it's out of the bucket now. It's out of the bucket now, which means that it's got to be eaten. So we're gonna be eating these. I hope I don't run across a jalapeno or a black licorice or like a Java. I hope you don't run across what?
The banana. I hit banana. I'm like,
She's anti-banana.
what's that banana?
Banana, potassium.
Not the jelly beans. I ate a banana on their way here, but there was not.
She ate a banana on the way here where I was going, please tell me you're not at my house right now. Yes. All right, so that's us. Hot Mess Mama. Hot Mess Mama. Over and out. Try these jelly beans. Whatever your flavor, like, who cares? Just down it with something.
Just don't do it all at the same time.
Just don't do a handful. Try it with whatever flavor is your favorite.
I think that's orange.
And don't do a handful because that was horrific.
So bad.
She swallowed hers. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not strong like that.
Orange.
But for reals, favorite flavors with whatever wine you want to drink. I found that they paired. To me, I feel like they paired better with the whites.
Yeah, there were always
Yes,
grapes
yes.
on them.
Paired better with the whites, but you know, if you're a red fan, they are equally lovely.
There were always
Indeed.
Lovely
If you like reds, yes, you will find your true jelly
there's
bean.
And
grapes
delicate.
on them on the
Find your inner jelly bean.
Yeah.
May you find your jelly bean to match your wine.
May you find your inner jelly
Yeah,
bean.
Mommy. Get that, please.
And with that, we are Hot Mess Mamas
There's all
Over
happy
and out.
face things on them.
and probably not legally to drive. Signing out.